Namaste. World Wetlands Day is celebrated every year on 2nd February. This day marks the date of the adoption of the Convention of Wetlands on 2nd February 1971 that was held in the Iranian city of Ramsar, located on the shores of the Caspian Sea. As you may know, that the Convention on Wetlands is an intergovernmental treaty that provides a framework for national action and international cooperation for the conservation and wise use of wetlands and their resources. So, what are wetlands and why are they important? Wetlands are unique productive ecosystems where terrestrial and aquatic habitats meet. Wetlands play a critical role in maintaining many natural cycles and supporting a wide range of biodiversity. They also purify and replenish our water resources. Wetlands are particularly important providers of all water related ecosystem services. They regulate water quantity, groundwater recharge, and can contribute to regulating floods and the impact of storms. Wetlands also help in erosion control and sediment transport, thereby contributing to land formation and increase resilience to storms. Wetlands are productive areas for plant life, animals, and wetland agriculture. These ecosystems have greater species diversity, nutrient recycling, and niche specialization than most other ecosystems. Wetlands are the major habitat for most of world's waterbirds and key habitat for migratory species. Almost all of the world's waterbirds use wetlands as feeding and breeding grounds. The entire production of inland capture fisheries and most coastal fisheries is derived from wetlands, as is most aquaculture production. The main threats that the wetlands struggle with are unsustainable and non eco friendly human activities. Studies show that 87% of the wetlands on our planet have been lost in the last 300 years. The main reason for this loss is uh, open land for settlement, industry, and agricultural activities. India is one of the contracting parties to the Ramsar Convention and has 75 designated wetland sites. And this designation would keep them in the spotlight and help in conservation and management of wetlands and the wise use of the resources. But other than these designated sites, there are other wetlands too that need attention. For instance, according to the scientists of the Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore, the wetlands in Bangalore occupied about 4.8% of the city's geographical area, covering both urban and non urban areas. Bangalore has many man made wetlands, but no natural wetlands. And not just Bangalore, all cities and towns need to look at the wetlands because, as we spoke about it earlier, wetlands act as natural water purifiers. They are the kidneys of the landscape. They act as natural water purifiers by removing contaminants, excessive nutrients, suspended particles, and absorbing many pollutants in surface areas. This enhances the quality of groundwater supplies and mitigates the negative effect of pollution. Do you know around 80% of India's water is severely polluted because people dump raw sewage, silt, garbage into the country's rivers and lakes? This has led to water being undrinkable, and the population has to rely on illegal and expensive sources of water. Each year, more than 1.5 million Indian children die from diarrhea. So, how can this pollution due to sewage flow be prevented? So, At Ecoparadigm, we have contributed our environmental engineering knowledge to battle water pollution and save the lakes that are so important. They are the important wetlands of the city of Bangalore. Many of the lakes that had become a dumping area for city sewage and wastewater and were dying a rapid death. Collaboration with resident associations and other corporate entities have helped revive lakes in the city by using Ecoparadigm's DTS technology. So, what is DTS? The DTS technology is a combination of different wastewater treatment technologies that cascades as separate modules into a full system that achieves the required quality or effluent that can be reused for various purposes. A DTS is a combination of different wastewater treatment technologies cascaded in modules to a full system to achieve the required effluent quality. The series of fluidized anaerobic bed reactors, known as the FBRs, and fixed film reactors, that is the FFRs, make sure that the treated water is free of antibiotics or pathogens that may cause disease. The first part of Cascade always consists of three specific anaerobic modules performing extensive wastewater stabilization in terms of organic pollution. Different options of additional modules can be added for further clearing and treating water in accordance with the targeted effluent quality. I'm putting the Kundalali Lake study, the case study, in the link in the description box. This case study showed that other than active citizenry and funding, it is the adoption of the right technology that is crucial. The rehabilitation and rejuvenation of Kundanali Lake won the National Water Award for the year 2018 under the Best Residents Welfare Association category. So we also have a list on wetlands conservation that are similar to the Kundanali Lake. So on World Wetlands Day, do reach out to us at www.ecoparadigm.com or do connect with us in the comment section if you feel that a lake or any other wetland needs attention. Namaste.